feeling good tonight. It's going to be a big win for us, baby. You feel me? Big win. Let's do this.
And already predicting the win. I love the confidence, but I'm pretty sure that's the way he feels every night. We're at a sold-out, noisy arena here in New York City. We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. This is Kevin Harlan with my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellum. Doris Burke is on the sideline. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Manu Ginobili.
Well, Ginobili has a knack for taking charges defensively. Great anticipation skills, and he's really quick. He's a phenomenal athlete. So he beats his player to the spot, and then he's willing to take the contact.
But that's just part of the larger pictures for Manu. I mean, he is just a winner on the back knee. He'll try to give it to you.
And the Spurs looking for a positive start here on the
plan. And you know how it is, Clark. I mean, you can get on a bad roll very easily, especially on the road. And that's like a layup for him.
Spurs, because of their way of conducting business and their low-key personality, have never really been ratings darlings for the NBA, despite being considered and respected as a model franchise in the league. The team's color of silver and black, I think, fits their style. It's not really flashy or gaudy, but it does.
Media attention. We're close to the vest. All business, all about winning.
The shot's good from the captain. The captain's
others focused, not self-focused. And that's something that really lends itself well in the culture with Lampard.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Huffman. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they're on fire. They made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
Great that time from Leonard.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Picked away. He's got a clear path. Here's Huffman. Finishes the break with a slam. Nice option determination that time. Clark. And pushing it up. Here's New York. And he gets it to go. Let's look at the energy sketch, how the hustle game has so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
New York Knicks were ranked as the NBA's most valuable franchise recently, and with team value skyrocketing, the Knicks came in at around $1.5 billion. That's a B, billion.
Both free throws good from the captain. 7. And guys, think about the history of the Spurs. They didn't even come into the NBA until 1976 when they made the transition from the old ABA.
Well, you talk about a fan base that is spoiled. I mean, nearly 40 years of beating every team in the league, more than they've been beaten by those teams. So just an incredible record.
That's good from the captain.
You know, sports medicine.
Diaz checked in for San Antonio. Teardrop shot. Parker's shot is off.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
The captain passes to Stoudemire. Here's Huffman. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
You know, checking out San Antonio, they've been just as tough as everybody expected coming into this season. I mean, one of the...
I'll tell you, the one I have my eye on is the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's a good matchup.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hey, guys. The captain in their last game against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 54 points and flashed his range a few times in the process. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
Knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogghian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him. Now here's Barker. He's guarded closely. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, I love Austin.
Pass to the captain. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 31 points for the captain.
He does catch it down there, Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
And that one's good. 34 points for the captain.
What a top-notch.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
And that one's good. That's 36 points for the 12 points for Manu Ginobili. And let's bring up the list of rookies that will make you pay for sending them to the line. These are the free throw percentage leaders since the All-Star break. Well, you look at the captain, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
Well, he's earned his spot among the great rookie free throw shooters through a lot of hard work and repetition.
Well, that's what you hear from the people around him. I mean, that he'll put in the hours more so than anybody else in the gym to work on those basic fundamentals. And it pays off when you put the work full off with the defense all over.
Here's Huffman. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Well, I think they've lost their aggressiveness a little bit. They're not getting fouled and going to the line.
Well, you know, that's an excellent point you make there, Steve, but we got to be careful not to nitpick here. I mean, they do still have the lead, and that's an advantage they'd be wise to continue to press forward on.
Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye three as the buzzer sounds.
They had that set up, I think, Steve, and he timed it perfectly.
And the first half is now in the books. Knicks lead by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And welcome back as we continue our St. Paddy's Day broadcast.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for the captain.
In low to Dallenberg. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is
5 on the clock. It's rebounded by New York. Dallenberg's got his third rebound on the night. The shot's good from the captain. The captain's got 40 points.
Well, his body control is what I know.
the best thing about him, Steve, is the way he takes charge down the stretch of close games. The higher the stakes, the better he plays.
While they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
What?
His teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far. Well, Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, so smart, a former foreign intelligence officer during the Cold War. If he's tight-lipped with the media, maybe that's the reason why.
And Popovich, back in the 70s, toured Eastern Europe and the Soviet Union with the U.S. Armed Forces team. He speaks Serbian and Russian.
Perimeter, a good shooter. The kick-out's the only choice.
Kicks it to Shumpert. Dallenberg. And the pass to the captain. Launches a three. A rebound by the Spurs. Ginobili's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Out to Shumpert. Passes it to the captain. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Here's Huffman. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. First in assists, first in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also number 1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
Yeah, and the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats.
He feeds it to Shumpert. Spinning free is Duncan. And that one's good, Shumpert. Here's the captain into Stoudemire to take the lead. He takes it up and lays it in.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on.
Clock at 6. It's stolen. Shumpert passes to the captain. Here's Stoudemire. Count! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. 3-pointer. Here's the captain, covered by Parker. It's laid in by Stoudemire.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
Spurs trail by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Anthony's shot is off.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Manu Ginobili.
He seems to get better and better, and He loves the game. He continues to stay in great shape and compete. Who knows how long he'll go.
Some serious agility. Here's Huffman, and he drops in the layup off the glass. The captain's got 50 points by 8. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. The captain's got 14 points now in the second half. Pass to the captain. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Well, guys, for a point guard, he can punch it.
Yes.
Here's Stoudemire and the powerful one-handed slam.
Tell you what, he can do it.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Good.
That's his third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to.
Here's the captain. Misses. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, the captain.
Well, you ended up with 54 points. Just unbelievable the way you were able to dominate offensively out there. Would you say this was one of your better games as a pro?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's not very often you get the opportunity to take that many shots and be that much at the center of the offense. But tonight was like the perfect storm. The team was playing well and I was on a roll, and they just kept calling my number. Normally, I like to try to get the other guys to heat up too, but this time it just felt like I could do no wrong, and I wanted to take advantage of it. These guys were all for it too, man, and I really, really appreciate that support. Hey, thanks, guys. Glad we were able to get that W tonight, baby. Oh, yeah.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Live from New York, 2K Sports proudly brings you Knicks basketball. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting 5 for both teams. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, the captain.
Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And here's something else, Steve. He invites contact when he's attacking the rim. He doesn't try to finesse his way through anything. He's going through bodies.
Last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to Toronto.
Yeah, they were really in a funk from the field, guys. Credit the defense, definitely, but even when they got open looks, they were not hitting.
Hey, Steve, me and you flub up words and misstate things on occasion. So do these players have bad nights. It happens.
And so off the tip, it's New York. The 18-footer is right on the mark. The captain's got the first points up on the contest against the San Antonio Spurs.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
The Knicks shooting their first free.
Chance to talk with head coach Flip Saunders. Defending Amari Stoudemire is always a challenge, but coach said he's even tougher now that he's developing his back to the basket game. He said,
As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Cleveland. They are the favorite right now to lock up the number 1.
I think that combination makes him one of the most effective inside scorers in the league.
You know, Steven, for Pekovic, he's not the NBA leader in points in the paint every season. He's not far off. A great post-up score. Something you see less and less of now.
And even off the ball. Great offensive.
Young, here we go. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, that's a tough one. But he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
The captain passes to Stoudemire. And that one's good. Stoudemire's got his first basket.
Now the defense just couldn't get a hand in his face. Couldn't check.
Here's Huffman. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. The captain's got 10 points. They leading by 6. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that.
With some nice D. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started.
Smith right side. Stoudemire left side. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from the captain.
What a start they've gotten off to.
Andrew Wiggins. He feeds it to Shumpert. He passes to the captain. Hands it from downtown. The captain's got 20.
He's been at the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony's got 3 rebounds now in this one. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, his body control is what I noticed. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with a defender draped all over him, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And there's something else on his
by 17. Here's Huffman. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Well, offensively, he's
goes up on the high post. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. That's 28 points for the captain.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Well, you look at the captain, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort is definitely paying off.
That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. The pass to Early. Lets it go with a 3. And that one's good. Early's got 11 points.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Timberwolves trail by captain. From down in the low post, it goes. The captain's got 32 points in the game. Here's the captain. 1 second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so that's the end of the first half. Knicks lead by 15. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And welcome back to New York City as we look at an enchanting view of Lady Liberty. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
All fueled
a little bit more of a load.
Pekovic. It's rebounded by the captain. The captain's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Shumpert passes to the captain. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Talk about some great numbers for the captain. He's got 32 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or 2.
And New York making a change here. Anthony's checked in. The free throw is good from the captain.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just was taken with the 24th pick in last year's draft and really proved to be a pleasant surprise for the Knicks.
Dallenberg with the screen on Rubio. Here's Huffman. The finger roll finish at the bucket. The captain's got 38 points. Leaderboard with the free throw percentage leaders since the All-Star break. Well, you look at the captain, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line and it's nearly automatic. And, of course, Andrew Wiggins, even more impressive.
No question, it's been a super second half for these two at the free throw line. Some very steady nerves for a pair of first-year guys.
Made all the more impressive, Steve, that they've done it during the season stretch run, too, when the stakes are high.
Here's Huffman, tries to keep it alive. Kept alive. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We get set to get going once again. To tie it up. And the layup is up and in. The captain's got 40 points. The captain passes to Dallenberg. Banked in off the glass.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
The drive by Rubio. Here's the captain. In low to Dallenberg. Shumpert with it. He's picked up by Heinrich. Shumpert passes to the captain. Into Stoudemire. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes.
Time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
No good from the captain. Back to Anthony. Lets the three fly. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And the threes continue to go down at that end. With
Green on Anthony. Pass to Heinrich. Knicks with the rebound. The captain's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He passes to Carmelo. Dallenberg sets a screen for Anthony. The captain. 6 on the shot clock. Outside jumper. And Samuel Dallenberg picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Young with the steal. The dish to Wiggins. It's rebounded by the captain. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
Second one is good. And both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice work there. Steps up, knocks them down, and
it's rebounded by New York. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. So it's New York picking up the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, the captain.
You are a jack of all trades out there tonight, scoring some points, dropping some dimes, grabbing a few boards. How much did that contribute to the win?
I hope it made a difference. I always try to get involved wherever it makes sense, but more than anything, I think the guys around me were really stepping up, so I can't take too much credit here. We played a good game, and it was nice for me to have a solid part in it. This is a team game, though, so let's not put too much focus on me and